Well, we're back, everyone.
Hey,
Here to talk about our brand new topic, nice guys.
TM.
So, specifically, and going back to our comments we made during the Roll Slap Fight Misogyny Fest at
So
the
the
very
first
first
episode,
episode.
yeah.
You know, we're bookending this.
Well, this isn't the last episode.
No, it's not.
Not quite.
Not at all. But kind of the idea behind that is that many people feel entitled to sex and relationships just on the grounds of them being nice. And I have to admit that I kind of used to be one of those people in high school. Anything to add?
Oh, I was just waiting for you to finish. I didn't want to
Gotcha.
interrupt.
I was more or less finished.
There's one time when you are entitled to sex in a relationship. That time is never.
Yep. Oh, nice subversion there.
Boom, baby.
You got it. You defied our expectations. You did. I was like, oh no.
You were turning to me and you were like worried.
Yep. But then he's like, never. How about never? And it's true. Even when you're married, no one's really entitled to sex at any point.
No.
And again, I'm aware. Of course, they're here. Oh, increase the gravity, right? There's gravity
Well,
switches
this
here.
will be the opposite of the water tempo then.
Yeah, pretty much. And it doesn't slow you down, I don't think. As far as I'm concerned, again, I think I used to be this guy in high school. I was an idiot in high school, so that kind of makes sense.
Happens often. Was also idiot.
Yep. To the point where you get kind of frustrated with not being in a relationship, and you'll blame anyone but yourself, it seems like.
It's easier.
It's a lot easier. See, I can't catch fire now because I have my fire chip.
Can't even. Because you're retarded.
Yep. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Anything else on nice guys, on the both actual and as well as the perception?
The intellectual dishonesty of the whole idea means that the nice guys actually aren't all that nice, is how it boils down to.
They're nice on the outside.
Where if you start blaming, you're still blaming the woman for who she likes or who she wants to date.
Yeah.
So like, it was just gives me a chance. And where I realized that I knew I was in the wrong was the point where I caught myself thinking, it's like, wow, this person X person has dated a lot of people I know. Not like she's dating a whole bunch of people or anything, but some people I know many times have dated her. It's like, my God, what is going on here? When's it going to be my turn? I literally thought that. And I felt terrible when I realized what just crossed my mind. I'm like, oh, this needs to stop. I need to stop being that person and be someone else. I tried to. Turns out she wasn't crazy about that person either, so I backed off.
Yeah.
But I'm still it's going to that process of trying to be a better person and making better. Why won't you die?
He's got a lot of health. And
does.
also now he did. He did now.
But yeah, I really honestly think that in most cases, and how it should be, the nice guy thing is just a phase that you get through once you grow as a person and realize...
And we mean nice guy in air
Yeah,
quotes.
air quotes, yeah.
Air quote nice guy.
Yep. But...
You should always be a nice guy.
Yeah. But in the long run, you should be good to people because it's kind of the right thing to do, not because you think it's going to get you something.
See, I'm selfish. I'm a nice guy because it feels good to be nice.
Yep. Ooh, they don't like that. Oops. Anyway, that's all I have. It's kind of self-explanatory in most cases, but... Ooh, now I got low gravity. So yeah. I don't know. Do you have experience with those types in any particular capacity? People who need to not be one of those types, maybe?
I do think that I had an online buddy, and all I'll say is someone I knew on Backloggery,
Yep.
that was having issues with other people where like, and I think some of this was legitimate where he was like, you know, they say this and they do that, and like, why won't they treat me this way or that way? And like, for like a year, he would go on about this, and like, it seemed legit, and I kind of sided with him and stuff. And like I think that as that got worse, he started to evolve into nice guy Mon.
Yeah, and again, that's part of it. You either become someone destructive or you
live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah. Either you move past it or that happens.
And that's unfortunately what happened. And I've cut off communication with him because like another year down the road, it was just like, why won't people do like say I'm annoying and do this and that? I'm like, you're being annoying right now though.
Yeah. And that's where like skeevy things like
it's locked.
Yeah, great. That's where skeevy things like the whole pickup artist community thing can start to come into play.
Well, I mean,
where you'll listen to anything, any kind of way you can get a woman because you think you're abnormal if you're not in a relationship, especially if you're in my situation where you're super duper single for most of the time.
What define super duper single?
Being completely unappealing to women for the most part. Damn it.
Are you a woman? Do you know?
Being unappealing to women.
But you're saying all. Like, in general,
I'm generalizing. I shouldn't do that.
Would not find you... Just because some have said, or
in no uncertain terms.
Okay, just because one said in no uncertain terms that she's not representative of her...
Oh, damn it.
Whoa, you got fart gas!
I did. I'm still gonna kill it, though. See, I got floor mastered, and then that happened. At least this doesn't... It's not draining my special weapon, though.
Listen, Jim.
That's good.
One option down, 3.5 billion to go.
God. That's not how I see it, but...
I'm just... I'm making a joke of the fish in the sea thing.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of the nice guy thing,
I don't consider... I'm not one of those really unhealthy, like... I guess you'd say, like, it's an extension of the otaku or anime culture where you can just see them as, like, options or objects in terms of routes for my life. That's not how I see it at all.
I don't mean options.
I know it's not what you're saying.
I don't mean options like conquest. I mean
yeah.
options for opportunities for both parties.
Yeah.
A mutual venture.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's something that you have to recognize and make active efforts to stop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, just chronically single is what I probably should have said by that.
Dank ass single.
Yep. It happens. I mean, I'm kind of at a place in my life where I can't really...
And I also think part of it...
settle down or do anything like that right now.
I think also part of it is, the definition of insanity is trying the same thing and expecting different results. And I think this factors into the nice guy thing where it's like, I tried this and it didn't work. It must be them. They're being a bitch because they won't acquiesce me.
And that comes back to the other great duality of the nice guy thing.
Yeah.
I'm a nice guy. Why don't those bitches date me?
Yeah. And it's like, well, obviously there was something wrong, so you need to change something. Sure did.
Now, I don't think people need to, like, alter their personality, because that's also dishonest.
Yeah.
Like, the thing I was talking to you about with my family, and, I'm a little self-conscious about the whole, anime weeb shit thing, because that's not something that...
Your family would appreciate.
That's not something that
they're super into.
Women find exceptionally... interesting, let's say, about someone.
Well, what you might have to do, Jim, is...
But the advice that I get from, like, my family and stuff, and why I don't go to them with this sort of thing anymore, is like, well, the friend of our family, when she met, her now... Husband, her partner of several years, he didn't even tell her about his love of comic books and stuff until, 2 or 3 years into the relationship. I'm like, that's dishonest.
Yeah.
That's not how it's supposed to work. It's like, and now she just kind of tolerates that. It's like, I don't want to be tolerated.
No, you want to be accepted.
Yeah.
I mean, I think, Jim, and
it's like, I know that some of the anime stuff is super gross. I'm not gonna deny that there's some weird stuff within anime fandom and stuff, but I don't want to hide the things I enjoy or anything.
And that's why I think,
damn it,
if and when possible, you find someone that when you meet them, they have some overlap of the same interests or the same tolerances, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So, you just gotta go find another weeb, Jim.
Great.
Change your last name to Weeb.
Weeb.
We're the Weebs.
We're the Weeb family. We're here to weeb it up.
Yep, yeah. We're in the morning. So,
gotta have a fart sound if it's in the morning. If we're in the morning, it was good talk.
Good talk.
Good dope. What?
I wouldn't know. I don't do that ever.
Ever.
Definitely not right now.
Unroll that paper that's not weed.
It's not dope either.
It's not weed dope.
Fuck.
What'd you get?
Fuck.
Another one of mine?
DeviantArt fetishes and assorted bicycle pumps.
Yeah!
And assorted bicycle
Now
pumps.
that we're done being serious, we can go back to being gross.
Now we can just talk about sticking bike pumps up your dick and pumping
God.
it. Right?
Big gravity. Yep, that's what I want. That's what I meant.
Is that like a... Okay, here's me being a little naive, but like, is that a thing people do? Is they put some kind of pump on your dick and you pump it and somehow it makes it bigger?
I remember
Like there's a joke about
reading
that in
on
Austin.
crack that there is a subset of people who actually do that, like inflate their stomach with pumps and shit. It's just more common in the art sphere of things with DeviantArt, I think.
What, their stomach?
Like
or...
the inflation, the vor, the feeding fetishes. It seemed like DeviantArt's a breeding ground for that sort of thing. It's kind of weird. When I was a kid, I used to think that like DeviantArt was like some kind of serious art site, and now it's just like a stomping ground. There's good stuff on DeviantArt.
I think, to be fair, it was more of that then.
Yeah. It's like a friend of mine who's also, you know, fairly talented art. He does mostly like digital and like fractal art. He did in those times, and photography too. He was really good with that. He's like, you should join DeviantArt and do some stuff on there. It's like, oh no, I can never be on DeviantArt. That's for actual artists. And now I just be like, no thanks, I'm not gonna join DeviantArt. I don't want to fuck a kangaroo.
Well, that's rather judgmental of you.
Yeah. God. I can't join DeviantArt.
She's very nice, asshole.
It's like, I can't join DeviantArt. I don't want to eat the people I have crushes on.
Jim's being very close-minded.
I'm being very, very judgmental right now.
Listen, what if the person that you meet...
It's like, I know it's judgmental, and I really shouldn't be judgmental, but...
Jim, what if the person
I don't dig
your
on, like, I've never
dreams-
looked at someone and be like, oh, she seems lovely and has a nice personality. I'd like to chew her up and swallow her.
Yeah, what if she has a really nice personality, is a really good person, but she's a kangaroo? Who am I to judge? The law.
That's true.
It's against the law to fuck kangaroos.
As far as I know.
Yeah.
Hey, spiders, fuck off. Get sploded. These Reaver bots in Elysium taking a lot of hits. Come on, just die, please. Please. And you gotta kill these guys before they'll stop being shitty. Oh no. Oh good, he's dead now.
Is this a boss fight?
No, this is just a regular, like, kind of mid-boss room
Because
thing.
it's like a lot of shit going on.
Yeah,
For...
because you needed it to normalize the gravity
Yeah.
in order to get to the next places.
The next places.
Yep. Unfortunately, if I go back in that room and decrease the gravity, I should have probably decreased it instead of just normalized it. Yeah.
You have to do it each time?
No. I could have gone straight to decrease gravity. I don't remember if I did or if I needed that or not. Because I think the next place is just going down to the next floor, and I don't particularly need that to get in there.
Great, we did it.
It's good money.
Do you want to talk about bicycle pumps?
Oh, the inflation fetish? That's another one I don't really get. Like, again, I don't...
That sounds unsafe.
Is it just a way
you're not unsafe?
Is it just a way you're coded that these sort of fetishes come around, or does something happen to you that shapes your experience enough that you're into that, or... Because they say that a lot of these sorts of things form in childhood. Like, something happens, or whatever.
So here, the way I will think of it and word it is one, fetishes are different than orientation, so don't get that.
Exactly, yeah. Which is why Tumblr's allowed to hate them, apparently.
Yeah.
Because they're super anti-fetish.
I do think that through your life experiences or whatever,
Yep.
you'll be more inclined to be open to certain fetishes or whatever when you actually get to the age where that starts to like become apparent.
Sexual maturity.
Yeah. But I do think that like you can be acclimated to fetishes more consciously too.
Yep.
Like if and I'm gonna be talking out of my ass a little bit here.
Yep.
I'm pretty vanilla.
Never stopped us before.
I'm pretty vanilla.
Go for it.
But like if you know, two people are in a relationship and like as far as they know they were both pretty vanilla, but one of them was like, let's try S&M. Like, or maybe one of them's already into it, and the other one's like, well, I've never done that before. It's not necessarily an obstacle, you know?
Yep.
And that goes for,
Let's try bicycle pumps.
it's bicycle pump night,
Yep.
so that can happen. I guess that's my best
It's
explanation.
like, look, we've been
of
having
how
vanilla
I-
sex for so long. I bought a new feather duster, never been used. Let's try this out.
It's time for the feather duster this time. So that's
Yep.
kind of how I interpret how I think that those develop. I know
But
Sigmund,
DeviantArt turns them into an obsession sometimes.
I know Sigmund Freud, so I could be wrong about a few things.
Oh, God. Well, I got some good news for you there, James.
What's that?
He might have been wrong about a few things himself.
Did he want to fuck his mom?
That's what people like to joke about.
I think he did.
It's like, you're obsessed with fucking moms, dude. Like, Oedipus wasn't this obsessed.
Well, to be fair, Oedipus did not mean to. He made a boo-boo.
He made an oopsie.
He's like, oh no, I fucked my mom! Not again!
He tripped and fell into his mom.
Oh god damn it.
Oops. I didn't want to, but here I am. Aw,
It's kind of like that.
These guys.
It's kind of like that story at that panel that I was telling you about.
Yep.
Where it's like, oh no, I have to fuck my sister now. Like, there's no other way around. Otherwise, she'll tell mom.
Just. What did she like? Catch him jerking it or something?
She caught him getting. He was a married guy, and she caught him getting a blowjob by the babysitter at a stop sign. And she was at the stop sign.
Oh no.
So she got in the car and she's like, "No, you have to let me suck your dick."
He didn't go, why? He just goes, oh no, she's right.
There's no other way. I definitely can't not.
What am I supposed to do? Admit that I did it and that I'm sorry? I'm not sorry. How could I possibly do that?
It's true. You can't apologize if you're not sorry. Politicians will have you believe that you can apologize if you're not sorry. You need to be sorry.
That's how
And
it
as-
works.
And in
That's the only way it can work.
Listen.
Otherwise, the terrorists win.
And in the other respect, as sorry as politicians are, they're not sorry for what they did.
Sorry they got caught.
Magical girls and shoujo and stuff.
So I'm a fan.
I've heard.
Fire robots on fire!
I like to see the fire robots that are not on fire.
I'm a fire robot, but no
Fighting-
rush.
okay,
No rush.
They've now dumped like fucking 4 or 5 of these fuckers.
They can only have 4 in the room at a time. They have a
I
spawn
mean, like
limit.
these back-to-back rooms. It's getting a little,
Yep.
it's getting a little tedious.
And they will not fucking die.
Listen.
The good news is these little small Reaver bots that are on fire, they tend to drop little special weapon crystals.
Listen, Capcom Production 2.
Stop.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah. And again, thank God these guys don't actually seem to hurt me very much.
Not much.
Their faces freak me out, though, these little guys. These big floaty guys.
The big ones.
They're just like, you look delicious. I'd like to DeviantArt you.
Oh no, it's a verb now.
Somehow there's going to be nothing but saliva and tears in this room.
So it's the underwater room.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
underwater tears and saliva.
Come fight me, robot. What happened to the other Reaver bots that drop money instead of robots on fire? I miss robots that shot money instead of fire robots on fire.
Liam tweeted, Valkyrie Drive looks great, like way better than Senran Kagura thematically. And
Yep.
then Matt tweets, nothing's better than Senran Kagura thematically, you fucking casual.
God.
The game about boobs and fighting,
Yep.
and if you take damage, your clothes fall off.
God, Senran Kagura.
Another game I want to try.
Well, if we like Kill la Kill, we're already disgusting misogynists, so...
Right, who am I supposed to be impressing here?
It's like, I'm not gonna impress anybody now. I already like too many problematic things. Well, the word problematic has kind of lost meaning at some point.
March Madness, ableist or ableist?
We don't care about basketball. We decided. It's ableist.
No, we decided that it was, so it is.
Yep.
Wait,
That's a fake chest, but I'm gonna blow it up anyway. Hi, killed it. Ow. Worth it. 345,000 zenny. Sniper unit Omega. What does that do? I'm guessing range boost.
Let's see where Keith's at. This won't make any sense.
Energy
like
2, range
now,
3.
But let's take a look. I'm taking a look.
Yep.
Oh, he's close.
And no.
Just pick one.
Go with the accessory pack again.
The good one.
I like the rapid. I like rapid fire a lot. It's nice to have.
Multiple bullets.
To hold. Man, that was worthless. There was nothing in here.
We only have 2 topics left?
We're going to have to talk on our own after this
I'm going to have
happens.
to save them. I'm going to have to save them for the next video, surely.
Excellent.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. I mean, spring break's almost over, so there's that.
How's your car doing?
It's doing okay.
Great.
Thank you for guilt tripping me. I love that. I love it when you do that.
No, that's not my intent.
Yep. I don't know. I did get actually the overall plot for the teaser that I want to make for my secret project. No, the overall plot wouldn't get exposed in the teaser, but it does help me know how I'm going to write the teaser. If that makes sense.
Do you have a tentative title for this?
I do.
Can we just call it My Secret Project?
No.
That'd be no, it sounds like a pretty good name.
Yeah.
Can we also use the font of My Little Pony?
No.
As the title card?
My secret project. No, that implies that it has anything to do with My Little Pony, which it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. That's why it's a good idea, Jim.
Yep. You scrub.
Listen. As someone who's, you know, such a master of mixing canons, I don't see why this is a problem. This thing that I just made up and I'm forcing onto you.
Yep. Once I finish Strawberry Phantasmagoria, everyone will know how brilliant I am.
Is that a combination of Strawberry Panic and Phantasmagoria?
Yes. And Alan Wake and Gillian Seed show up, and Iron Man.
They're gonna have to invent new circles of hell.
Exactly. They're building it right now. It's the circle of hell devoted to people who make crossover
Coming
fanfictions.
soon, opening summer 2016. Hell Circle 9.
Yep. The Secret Project is not a crossover fanfiction, by the way. Just heads up, everyone.
Not yet, it's not.
It's not with that attitude.
Yeah, jeez. Way to be a quitter.
Is there really nothing in here?
Jim, you know who was a quitter?
You're gonna say... Are you gonna say Hitler?
John Tron is a quitter.
Oh, God damn it! Burn every bridge!
I subverted your expectation again. Wait, burn what bridge? Did we have a chance?
I feel like calling out internet famous people is like challenging Rocky to a fight.
Is there a problem with that? Listen, that fight with Rocky went really well. For one of the people involved.
For somebody, yeah.
Yeah. He had models rub his back.
Okay, where do I want to go? Not here. That's for damn sure. What's in here? What's going on in here?
The thing that still gets me, I'm just going to talk about it now that I brought up the drowning cat in the bag.
Yep. God.
Just
the hits keep coming.
The thing that gets me with the whole Gang Grumps separation thing is, whatever went down, I feel like it probably wasn't as serious as fans now expect it to be.
Yeah.
Because of the weird silence.
Yep.
But because of the weird silence, they can't elaborate and clear the air.
Yep.
And so, like, I really wish the way it had gone down was John Tron decides to or has to leave.
Mm-hmm.
But they leave on more clear, normal, good terms. And John Tron can guess every once in a while.
Yeah.
Like, they can still collaborate on some level. Because I enjoyed that.
Oh,
And most,
fuck
well, everyone
me.
enjoyed that, obviously.
Yep.
And, you know, the main would still be Danny and Ross, I fucking guess.
Yeah.
But then that could still be an option, as opposed to this, like, super bizarre, stringent radio silence they're really doing. Apparently forever now, because it's been almost 2 years.
Yeah. Explode, both of you!
Do it, I command you. As your father, I command you.
You're grounded, spiders! Oh no, he's right, we're grounded!
I have no recourse for the words he said.
Haha, but I'm not grounded, I'm sealing-did now!
Sealing did. Sounds
It's the opposite of grounded!
I'm strong, Batman.
I did ask for this.
I demanded that personally.
You're gonna die, spider robot. I said you're gonna die. Stop doing that.
You didn't say now. You just said he's gonna die at some point. You're just making. Listen, I'm gonna die someday.
Spider, no. Why? No.
I didn't
No.
mean it. I take back all the bad, mean things I said.
Yeah, we're good. There's an item in here,
A yellow item.
and I need minimal gravity to get in here. I did it.
Oh,
This is what I wanted. This is what I
my
asked for.
whoosh. Great.
Oh, that was
More money.
worth it.
Money.
Only
money.
10,000. I think we moved beyond that.
What am I? 12.
What am I, a
10,000. ain't
scrub?
gonna do it.
Map data has now appeared.
Now you can use it to get to the real thing.
I'm gonna have to fight those spiders again, aren't I?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are the one of
Do you have
these
to
are
fight
the
them?
few.
Are the doors locked?
Yeah, they are.
That sucks.
These are the few enemies that do respawn each time you go into the room.
That's kind of terrible.
It is actually, because they take forever to kill.
Yeah, they have so much health. Like, you have to do this like 3 times each. Like, just put 1 in or something.
Yeah. It's like not even based on damage, it's based on cycles, I think.
I'm sure that
You can end the cycles faster, but
Yeah, well, I'm sure like you can only do much damage in a cycle.
yeah. And again, thankfully they drop special weapon crystals so that I can...
We can forgive them
Yep.
somewhat.
So yeah, they do this, and then they flip over. That's the next cycle. And then you keep shooting them, and then eventually the cycle will end. Weapons for you, weapons for me. Shoot him down. And kill him. That wasn't a song, because it didn't rhyme.
All songs have to rhyme. It's required by the RPA,
That's how it works.
the Rhyme Police Association.
They're the worst.
They're not the worst, Jim. I hate to bring this up, because I know that you've been kept in a secure place in the world. You don't know.
I don't know.
There are groups of people out there that kill other people, and they are worse than the RPA.
It's close, though.
It's close. There's nothing there. There's a door. Are you gonna shoot the door?
I did shoot the door.
You did shoot it. It's like Metro Crime.
Doing this is... Got a giant refractor. Okay.
Listen, Madoka Magica did it first.
Exactly. And that comes back to the shoujo anime thing, yeah.
It does, that thing we didn't talk about.
We didn't talk about. I do like it. I know you're not super hype on a lot of that stuff, much as you like Madoka Magica, because Madoka Magica was
I like
well
the
done.
idea. I happen to not be.
Yeah.
I'm just not interested.
Yeah.
I don't fault it. But I'm just like, eh.
Yeah. I like it. It's good. Rebellion kind of canceled out how good it was, but I like it for the most part. What I don't like is a lot of the Magical Girl fan bases. They're just not nice people, which is surprising.
Is it because it's like certain people saying you can't like this genre?
Or you have to like it in this way.
Weird that this small
Yeah.
clique is like, let's have even less people enjoy this.
Yeah.
I hope my
Or
show
it's like
doesn't-
you can't watch this show like this show if you're a man, because if you're a man, obviously you're just jerking off to it, that sort of thing. I'm like, no, sometimes we
To be fair,
we just like love and
all
friendship.
the men are jerking off. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, that's true. All men are jerking off to it.
All the time. We have no limits. Limit breaker. It's like I'm the type of person who's like, oh, you like a thing, but you don't want anyone else to like it? I hope your thing fucking dies then.
Yeah,
Because you wouldn't let anyone else like it.
yeah. You heard of this thing, Steven Universe? It's some show that everyone's super into now, it seems like.
Heard of it? Know nothing about it.
I don't particularly care either way, but that's sort of happening within Steven Universe because someone who runs one of the My Little Pony blogs, Equestria Daily, I don't frequent any My Little Pony stuff anymore. I just happen to have heard this because of the internet social circles I frequent. That someone who like works for Equestria Daily is starting a Steven Universe fan site, and now Tumblr is throwing a hilarious hissy fit about it because the thing is like, oh, the bronies are coming to Steven Universe. We got to stop them or else they're going to fetishize it like they ruined My Little Pony. It's like, no, they didn't ruin that. It shot itself in the foot.
Listen, let's play some real blame here.
Yeah.
The bronies invented fetishizing things on the internet.
Exactly.
And fuck them for doing that.
Nobody ever did that before them.
No one's ever done that. And like dozens, almost 3 dozen.
Yep.
We'll call it 34.
Yep.
Bronies have ruined it. Their fucking Rule 34 that they made up.
Yep, that they invented.
They invented and started. They're the only ones that do this on the internet, and fuck them for doing that, like I said.
Exactly.
So, I mean, that hate deserved, because they did that.
Yeah, kind of like how Madoka Magica invented darkness in the magical girl genre. The magical girl genre was only fluffy and adorable
Always
before
squeaky
then.
clean.
Exactly, always squeaky clean. And then that show came along and changed everything forever.
Yeah, but also don't watch it if you're a guy.
Exactly. Well, that's one of the ones that it's not that, actually. It's mostly pretty cute, incidentally, but... Oh, can I... No, this is where I came from. Is this where I came from? No, I don't.
Well, you just fart on it.
Oh, we better stop and come back to this later.
Oh, is this the finale?
I don't think so.
No.
We're close to